action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Checking out the Pacers, they completed their first-round series in 5 games, looking very confident as we begin the conference semifinals. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most, but every now and then an underdog can come in and take everything away.
Top seeds are normally at the top?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. Lesser seeds are usually at the bottom.
Here in Indianapolis, Indiana, the next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Look at Indiana. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Maurice Spates out there with Johnson, and it's Cole in at the 1. Now here is Hill after LeBron James's miss. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. Ellis dishes to Hill. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Johnson with a screen on George, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, out of the break, guys, he's managed to turn it over twice now, and that doesn't bode well for the rest of the quarter if he doesn't shake out of it and tighten things up.
Now, here is Hill. Ellis kicks to Hill. And the Pacers, another 3.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish is right on time.
Pacers on defense. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan. Doris, what did he tell you?
He said that the team is in a good place mentally and should come out of the gate strong. Coach said, we know that this is the moment when heroes are made and all eyes are going to be on us. I told our guys that this is our time to shine. We'll see if they can do that, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. And so it's Indiana with it. The Cavaliers making the shot, and the shot is good.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. James gets the screen from Johnson. Johnson with the screen on George. The drive by James. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Hill. 6 points for him. George with the ball. 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Jerebko.
He had such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside, because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Ellis against Smith. James, the pass to Johnson. The 11-footer. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Pacers leading by 3. Hill dishes to Ellis. He feeds it to Jerebko. It's his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Kevin, too easy. I mean, the defenders were sort of looking at each other like, whose man was he? And everybody thought somebody else was going to guard him, and nobody did.
Now here's LeBron. Johnson up top. Turner covering. Johnson kicks to Spates. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Spates has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Ellis outside. George sets a screen for Ellis. The dish to George. Kept alive. Turner. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football when you can pound the basketball inside.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Barton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Horton out there with Will Barton. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Jerebko. And it's Allen in at the center. That's the Pacers' foul. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Monte Ellis checked in for Indiana. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Smith checked in for Davis. Johnson, the pass to Reese. There's the screen. It's stolen by Allen. Now, here's Thornton. Passes it to Jerebko. Here's the three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Johnson attacking inside. Will it go? It's hauled in by George.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Thornton. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now let's go to Doris Burke, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He ended with 14 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly...
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Looking at the numbers for Jonas Jerebko, he's got 11 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Johnson is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Cole in at the point guard. The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Johnson. Pacers leading by 18. Outside Hill. George sets a screen for Hill. Outside, George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Offensive rebound. Another shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Indiana's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. George against LeBron. Ellis wide open. They get it again. Here's Turner. Good D by Johnson. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Shot from 12. And it's sent back by George. And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Johnson. Here's Ellis. He's got 9. The pass to Hill. Back to Ellis. They set the pick. Johnson with the block. But they recover it. There's the feed to Jerebko. And he gets the bucket. Jerebko's got 13.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game for the chosen one, he's got 8 points and also a block shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The Pacers making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and he makes both free throws. So it's the Pacers now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Hill. Feeds it to Jerebko. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ellis outside. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Ellis. The Cavaliers trail by 18. LeBron left side. Goes up the baseline, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside Hill. Allen with the screen for George. Tries to save it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Speights. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. LeBron James, number 1. So both teams making some changes here. Pacers leading by 16. Outside Hill. George sets a screen for Hill. Got a piece of it. Allen dishes Cardinal. There's a screen. Here's George. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Pass to Cole. To the middle, Johnson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Cleveland moving the ball around. James, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
The shot by George, wide open. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lavoy Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. The Cavaliers trail by 16. To the right side. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
You better listen to that.
Pacers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but Not if that's going to be the result.
1:46 left in the third. Davis kicks to Johnson. Love with the screen on Allen. Kicks to Cephalosha. From 10 feet out, connects, the jumper drops.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Barton. From down in the low post, it goes. Barton's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Allen against Johnson. Pass to Battle. Right side Davis. And stolen by Thornton. All going up court. And that one's good. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here is Cephalosha. Tee right on him. And the shot is good from Johnson.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Barton. Covered by Cephalosha. Releases from 15. The rebound by Johnson. Allen kicks to Hill. Seconds left. Here's Barton. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pacers lead by 16. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. They've got Paul George. Ellis is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Turner. And it's Jerebko in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
And it's sent back by George. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Barton passes to Jerebko. That's good. Jerebko's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pacers. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both. Indiana leading by 16. Ellis outside. Turner with a screen for Ellis. No good on the triple. Stolen away. Here's Barton. Johnson with the block. Dishes it to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He misses the free throw. The Pacers making a switch here. Cardinals checked in. And he can't hit the second. Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's the screen. This one for 3. Monte Ellis, and that's good. And the Pacers lead by 19.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Johnson the screen. Cole off the pick from Johnson. Cole dishes to Johnson. And that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here is Cardinal, covered by Smith. Ellis outside, knocks it loose, and stolen by Spates. Oh, and here comes Johnson, all alone. Smith kicks to Johnson. No good off the front iron.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Turner passes to Ellis. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Cardinal. James covered. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 5th foul. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The dish to Johnson. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. George with the ball. Great D that time from James. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
You got it. Let's get the
8
ball
feet away.
inside.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
George against LeBron. They set the screen. Here's Cardinal. Johnson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
You need better looks than that.
George Hill's checked in for the Pacers. Pacers leading by 15. 3-pointer. Jerebko can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They get it back. Goes back up. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He has 15 points and 4 assists.
He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all.
Johnson down low. Turner covering. Ball's knocked loose. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way. And it's good. Through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Free throw drops for Hill. The Cavaliers trail by 18. LeBron kicks to Spates. The call will go against Jerebko. That's his. Smith outside. Cole dishes to James. Here's Johnson. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Turner.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Screen by Ellis. Ellis with the screen for Hill. He kicks to Ellis. Turner with the screen on Smith. Just 5 to shoot.
You got it. Let's get the ball
1:39 left to play in the final quarter.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. But the defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Outside Hill. Uncovered. Good on the jump shot. Jerebko's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Pacers.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Paul George. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Screen by Ellis. Hill up top. He dishes it to Urebko. It's back to Hill, and he makes good on the way.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Here's Johnson, and Turner with the block. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. Over in the corner, Ellis. He feeds it to Urebko. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical.